Facebook creates a great opportunity for e-commerce business owners to showcase their products across Instagram and Facebook. You can do this in the form of advertisements, but you can also create Instagram and Facebook shops. Hi, of course, I take you through Facebook ads, Facebook and Instagram shopping, and also how you can potentially use Facebook Marketplace to drive additional sales back to your website. So the Facebook Ads Manager is basically a platform whereby you can create advertisements for your products that will be seen across Facebook and Instagram. So first and foremost, we need to speak about the Facebook Pixel. So the Pixel is a piece of code that allows you to track, optimize, and create audiences for your advertisement campaigns. So you can actually find the Facebook Pixel within the Facebook Ads Manager, and that needs to be installed on the head section of your website. So it's also advised that you use custom audiences where possible when creating your Facebook ad campaigns. So these custom audiences could include things such as your email list or your database, your Instagram following, your Facebook page, your past website visitors, and any app activity. So basically, these are people who have interacted with your business in some way, shape, or form in the past. So people who have an idea of who your brand is and what you are about are more likely to take action when they see your advertisement, whether that be to click, whether that be to leave their name, their email address, or whether that be to make a buying decision on your website. It's also important that you focus on Facebook conversion tracking. So this is the ability to track successful website conversions that come directly from Facebook. So if you know, for example, that your success is coming from a particular place on Facebook or Instagram, let's say, for example, stories, then you know you can focus on that. And most importantly, Facebook itself will optimize your campaign automatically when you have conversion tracking set up. So basically, your campaigns will improve over time, both by looking at the analytics and by Facebook understanding your campaign a little bit better. So having conversion tracking installed correctly on your website will help you to improve how well your advertisements do over time. So here are a few tips for creating better Facebook ads. First and foremost, I always recommend that my clients set a test monthly budget for their ad campaigns. It doesn't really matter what that budget is. It's going to vary depend on your industry and depending on the size of your business. However, you want to make sure that you give your campaign at least 4 to 6 months and you spend the same amount of money initially for the first 3 months so that you can incrementally make improvements and make changes to your campaign. So month 1, for example, you may not even break even. You're still trying to figure out how Facebook ads work. But by month 2, you want to analyze the data that you get back, make improvements, make informed decisions, and hopefully you can start seeing profitable results by month 2 or by month 3. You also want to focus on buying data and make changes accordingly. This is a mistake that I see a lot of new advertisers make. They spend money on Facebook ads, they don't get a return on investment, and they say Facebook ads don't work. You are buying data. You're investing money to buy data to see how the website traffic works and what people do when they land on your website as a result of clicking your ad. So never think about it as losing money. You're buying data and you're using that data to make informed decisions to improve your campaigns. You also want to be split testing your creatives. So when you're creating your videos or your images for your Facebook ads, they may not work well. Your audience may just not resonate with them. So you might need to test these and change them in order to get images and videos for your campaigns that actually capture the attention of your target customers. You also want to split test your audience. So one audience might not be reacting well to your advertisement. It doesn't mean you should pause or cancel your campaigns. Test another audience. If your email list is not working, then maybe try your past website visitors. And finally, you want to use warm audiences where possible. If you currently have an audience somewhere, whether that be your website visitors, your Instagram followers, your Facebook page, then use that where you can. If you don't, then you have to start from scratch. But if you do, then that's a great foundation for you to create profitable Facebook ad campaigns. This is the inside of the Facebook Ads Manager. This is an example of how it will look when you set up your Facebook ad campaigns. So there are a few things that you want to keep in mind and you want to make sure you know how to locate. And the first thing is the Facebook pixel. So you want to be able to find all tools. It's this sandwich button up here for me. And then you want to find Events Manager. So here you should see your pixel ID, but also you should be able to find where it says add events, and it gives you the options to add this pixel to your website for a new website or from an existing website where the code already is set up. So you can add events or you can add the pixel to your site. Another thing that you really want to keep in mind is audiences. So again, all tools, you can go to audiences, and this is where you can create an audience. So you can go to custom audience, and it gives you an option of the different types of audiences that are available. So you can choose your website traffic, your customer list, app activity, offline activity, Instagram account, and so on and so forth. So once you select what one you would like to choose and you click on next, it will prompt you for information to actually upload that data to Facebook so you can use that as a targeting option. Now, it's also important for you to be able to track your conversions. So again, go into all tools. If you go to Events Manager, you can create a custom conversion. So if you click on that, this is you telling Facebook what a conversion is on your website. So you will name this conversion, give it a description, and you can choose all traffic, or you can actually choose a specific URL as well. And then you can create the rules here. So when somebody lands on a success page after they have purchased a product or after they have submitted their information as a lead, then Facebook will calculate that as a conversion. You can also enter in a conversion value as well if you know what that conversion value is. And this will allow Facebook to attribute a value amount when someone makes a purchase from your website. This is just a great way for Facebook and for you to identify how profitable and how well your website is converting as per your Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns. When promoting your products across Facebook and Instagram, it's really important that you understand the differences between promoting a product or just a category on your website and promoting your entire catalog. So when you go and create a new campaign, it will give you three options. You have awareness campaigns, consideration campaigns, and conversion campaigns. Now, I recommend for promoting your e-commerce business to choose either the conversion campaigns or the catalog sales underneath conversions. So conversion campaigns is good, especially if you're promoting a single product. So maybe you have an offer on your website for a single product or a particular category on your website. You can actually use a conversion campaigns. You need to tell Facebook what a conversion is for you by creating a custom conversion within the Facebook Ads Manager. But you can also create a catalog as well, a catalog campaign where you upload a catalog of your products to Facebook. And this can be really effective, particularly if you have a lot of products or if you update your products often, then this will automatically update within the catalog. So if I, for example, select catalog, if you don't have a catalog already set up, then Facebook will prompt you to create a catalog. I've already got a catalog in here, so I can click the downward button and choose from my catalogs. But if you don't already have one, then it will give you the option and prompt you to go into Commerce Manager. And within Commerce Manager, you can set up your catalogs and you can actually use those catalogs both when promoting on Facebook ads and also it can help you to upload your products as well to Instagram and Facebook shops. Instagram shopping is a simple concept, but it's highly effective. It's a great way for you to engage further with your Instagram followers and give them a call to action to purchase your product directly in app. Instagram shopping enables you to connect your products to your Instagram content so your followers have an easier and seamless way to make purchases from your website. So the Instagram shopping process consists of your shop. So this is where your followers can browse through your products. You can also create collections. This is where you can organize your products as well into different categories and different sections. And you also have your product detail pages where you can provide detailed descriptions of your products. And you can also, if you want to, do checkout on Instagram. So this makes the process seamless where your customers can buy directly from Instagram without even having to go to your website. So obviously there's some huge pros to this, meaning that your conversion rates are likely to be higher because people don't have to leave the app experience to buy. And it's more trustworthy as well because people are on Instagram and they trust Instagram. And you don't have to worry about even having your website set up. If your website is a little bit slow, then that can negatively impact your conversions. Now, there are benefits to getting people to your website as well. So you may want to have a think about whether you want people to buy through the app or if you still want them to take that step and go to your website. Shopping on Instagram is fairly simple. So you can actually tag your product using product tags. And this is where you can link your Instagram content to a product in your catalog, either through your posts or through your stories. So you can also add tags to your ads as well. So you can promote your shopping posts by boosting your post on Instagram, or you can also create an ad through the Facebook Ads Manager as well. Now, Instagram also have product launches. So this is for accounts that also have access to Instagram checkout. So if you have Instagram checkout, then you also have the ability to create an upcoming promotion. Now, this could be really great to build anticipation for different discounts or different deals that you have going on your website. This is really great to help you to plan your marketing. One of the first steps to putting products on your business Instagram and Facebook is to actually go to business.facebook.com, and then you want to find your business settings. You should then find your data sources and you can click on catalogs. Now, if you don't have any catalogs set up, then it should give you an option to add a catalog and you can create a new catalog. But if you already have existing catalogs, then you can choose from these menus. Once you are here, you can actually go and open in Commerce Manager. So now that you're in Commerce Manager, you can select what catalog you would like to choose. And this should take you to somewhere like this, where you can actually go ahead and manage your Facebook shop. So you can edit your Facebook shop within here. And when you are happy and finished with your Facebook shop, you can actually go and publish your updates. In order to add your Facebook shop to your Instagram account, you need to make sure that you have a business Instagram account. So you can actually click on your sandwich menu and also click on your settings. And then you can click on business. And if you haven't got your business account set up already, then it's really easy and simple to turn a normal Instagram account into a business account. But you should see an option that says set up Instagram shopping, and you can click on that and it will allow you to get started. So you want to click the get started button and you can create your Facebook account. And this will sync with the Facebook account and catalogs that I already have created. If you have not created a catalog already, then it will prompt you to create a new catalog. But if you can see your catalog and your products there, just select the catalog that you would like to add to this particular Instagram page and then click on next. Now you can also choose a partner as well. So if you would like to sync your products from your Shopify, your BigCommerce, your Magento, or your WooCommerce store, then you can select those two and go through that process. So I'm going to click next. And then you can choose your associated website and next again. And then this will put your products through a review stage. So you can submit your products for review. And once it has been reviewed by Instagram, your products will be available to start tagging on your Instagram page. This Instagram account, Ariane's Cake House, is a good example of what an Instagram account looks like after it has been set up with Instagram and Facebook Shop. As you can see, you can view the shop via Instagram, and when you click on that button, it takes you into their shop and you can see some of the products that they have on offer. As someone scrolling through, you can actually save any particular product as well to your wish list, and you can view the product as well, and you can click the button to view it on the website. It's also handy for you to create posts as well, and these posts you can link to specific pages on your website so people can visit the shop and buy the product that is in that post. So you can identify that by the little bag symbol on the left hand corner, and also on the feed you will notice that there's a difference between a normal post and a post that actually has the little bag shopping symbol that allows you to go and visit the website. As well as a normal feed post, you can also actually link to your products via your Instagram stories. As you can see, this particular story has a link to the products as well, and I can click on the handbag again and it gives me the option to view the product. And again, it takes me to this page where I can view this product on the website and make a purchase. The Commerce Manager is where you will manage your Facebook and Instagram shop. So in the overview section, you should see the option to increase sales with checkout on Facebook and Instagram. So this will allow you to seamlessly provide your customers with the option to pay using Facebook and Instagram without even having to go to your website. So that's something that could potentially create more of a seamless experience and maybe increase your sales as well. You can also add items as well to your shop. So if you click on the add items button, it gives you the option to manually add, to add through your data feed, or to add via a pixel. So just to give you an example, I'm going to manually add an item. You want to make sure that you pick images that will attract the attention of your target customers. So keep that in mind as well. Your title should be descriptive, but it also should be captivating enough to entice people to want to click and find out more about your product. And your description, this is where you need to sell your product. So make sure you're telling people exactly what it is that is on offer, but do it in such a way that makes your product sound appeasing. You also want to make sure in the website link that you link to the specific product that you are promoting. So don't link to your general website, link to that specific product. You can then add a price to your product. And if you are having a special sale, you can select that as well. And I recommend you give your products a category, particularly if you have multiple products. You can categorize your products and let Facebook know what condition your product is in, if it's brand new, if it's refurbished, used, so on and so forth. So make sure you select that category, and you can also select the status, whether it's active or inactive, and you can have your stock availability as well. Is it in stock? Is it not in stock? You can dictate that there. There are also custom features as well in terms of brand and content ID, which is optional as well. And when you have finished, you can add that product to your Facebook and Instagram page. So once you have finished adding an item, you should be able then to go to shops and manage your shop. Facebook allow you to change the look and feel of your Facebook and Instagram shop. So you can change the layout. You can also add certain products to your homepage. So these are the products and collections that people will see when they click on visit your shop on Facebook or on Instagram. And you can also choose whether or not you have an optimized layout. So an optimized layout will basically create unique experience depending on who is visiting your Instagram shop. So if someone is more likely to buy a particular product on your shop based on content that they have interacted with on Instagram or Facebook before, then they will see those products prominently in your shop. So having an optimized layout is advised. If you don't have an optimized layout, then everybody will see the exact same thing when they come to your Instagram or Facebook shop. So you can actually add something as well to your homepage. At the moment, I don't have anything added, but if I click on the add new button, then I can add either a collection or a product. So if I click on product, I can either manually or dynamically select a product, and I'm going to manually select a product. I'm going to choose one from my category and confirm. So once that product has been added, you should see it in your home page now. So that's something that people can see when they visit your shop. Also, you can edit elements of your product as well. So you can edit your title, for example, your description. You can also edit the color of the button. So you want that button to stand out and be quite prominent. So I recommend making the button a different color to the background so that it entices people to want to click. But there's also some other items here that are already featured. And as you can see, there's a carousel, and this is a collection carousel. So this will allow people to scroll through some of my carousel collection products. You also have a dynamic product here that is added to the home page. You can delete this or you can hide this from your home page if you want to. But as you can see, each customer will see the product that they're most likely to respond to. So this is similar to the optimized layout based on what Instagram or Facebook think that the person viewing that shop will buy. That's the product that they will see. You could also add suggested for you. So this is suggested collections. Again, you can remove this or you can hide this from the homepage if you didn't want it there. But this will basically suggest collections to the person who is currently viewing that shop based on what Facebook and Instagram thinks they are most likely to purchase. You can also add a featured collection, and there's an option as well for people to view more from your particular shop. You can also view different versions of your shop as well. So if you've made changes to your shop and you don't like it, you can actually go back to previous versions as well. So in your settings over here, you can choose your visibility. So whether you want it to be visible on Facebook or Instagram or both, you can edit that visibility there. You can also edit your inventory in here as well. So if you want to view how your store will look, you can click on the preview button, and this will give you an insight of how your store currently looks. So if you want to change it, if it doesn't look how you want it to, then this is a great way to see that so you can make changes accordingly. So once you have finished with your shop, make sure that you save, and you can also publish and update your store as well. To set up your Instagram shop via the app, you need to make sure that you have a business Instagram account set up. So it's free to do this, but you need to make sure that it's actually a business account. So once you have a business account set up and you go to the Instagram app, you should see this sandwich button up here, and you can click on that and it will take you to your settings. So you can actually click on settings, this little gear icon there, and you want to find where it says business. Now, this will give you all of the business options, and you can make changes and edits to the business side of your Instagram account. So right at the very bottom, you should see an option to set up your Instagram shopping on this particular Instagram page. So whatever page you are doing this on, whatever Instagram page you're doing this on, it is setting up your shopping for that account. So the next step is to set up your Instagram shopping. So you can open your shop on Instagram. You can add your shop to your profile. You can tag your products. You can get insights and so on and so forth. So again, you want to click the get started button there, and it will prompt you to connect your Facebook account. And it will also prompt you to set up your accounts center as well. If you haven't already, you can choose what Instagram account do you want to create, or you can create a other account as well based on the other accounts that Instagram have for you. So you can also connect a catalog. If you don't already have a catalog connected to your account, then this should prompt you to create a catalog. But if you've already created your catalogs, then you could choose what catalog you want to add to this particular Instagram account. So when you tag products in post, they'll only come from this particular catalog. So make sure you're choosing the catalog that has the products that you want to promote via this Instagram account. It will then prompt you to confirm your website. So make sure you have the correct website in there, which leads to the website that actually has the products for the catalog you are trying to promote. And then you can review all of your details and submit for review. So Instagram will actually review this before it's published and before you can start using Instagram shopping. You want to make sure that Facebook and Instagram have accurate, up-to-date data about your products. So if you're updating your products, or people are making purchases, or you're changing prices and so on and so forth, you want those changes to be notified to Facebook automatically. This is particularly important if you have a number of products, if you have a large e-commerce store, and to stay on top of it, you don't want to be doing that manually. So within Commerce Manager, when you're adding products, you can actually add products in bulk. So you can add multiple items. And this will give you different options to add your products. Of course, you can add manually if you only have one or two products, or if it's easy to add manual products. But you also have the option to select a partner. So I always recommend clicking on that and checking to see whether your platform is listed as a partner. So if you see your platform here, then you can sync your website to Commerce Manager, and this will update your products to Facebook accordingly. So you don't have to do all of the manual updates to your products. When your products are updated on your website, then it will also be updated within Commerce Manager and in turn on your Facebook and Instagram shop. But if your platform is not listed here, you can also choose the data feed option. So when you select that and you click next, this will give you the option to have a feed and submit that feed to Facebook based on your products. So you can select a scheduled feed. You can also download a feed as well, and it will give you the option to actually download an Excel file or a CSV file. But that will also mean you have to manually update that Excel sheet based on when you update your website. But you want it to be automatic. So you want to schedule a feed and then click on next. And whatever platform or website you are using, there should be a URL to your product feed. So you want to paste that URL to your product feed here, and then you can use your username, your password, select next, and this will actually set it up for you. So the next stage will be to schedule your updates when you click the next. So you can actually determine how frequently Facebook and Instagram go and update and check that feed. So this is really important for those of you who have multiple products or who update your website often. You want to make sure that it's updated within Commerce Manager automatically. And these are the ways in order to do that. Facebook Marketplace is a great platform for you to showcase your products. So it's usually a great platform if you are selling locally and also if you have a higher ticket item. So for example, if you are a dealership, you can list your cars on Facebook Marketplace because people are likely to want to buy from a local dealership. You can go, for example, to menu when you are on Facebook and you want to find where it says Marketplace, and this will take you to the inside of the marketplace where you can get a feel and an idea for what it's like and how people are listing to help you to inform when you're creating your listings. So for example, if I search for laptops, It will show me some listings for laptops, and you can see the prices that they're going for. You can also see how people are titling their products as well. And you will notice that my listings are coming up and showing me London, England, because that is where I am based. So Facebook is showing me products based on my location, but I can also filter via location as well. So this is really important. People are mainly searching Facebook Marketplace to find products that are within close range. You could also dictate your item condition as well. So if you're selling a brand new product, then this will impact how much you can sell it for. If you're selling a product that is next to new or almost new, then again, you might want to be price competitive to help you to sell that product. You can also select your availability as well. So if it's available, if it's sold, then you can actually search Facebook Marketplace based on those criteria as well. And as well as this, people can search via categories. As you can see, the first category is vehicle. You can also see property to rent, classified, clothing, electronics, and so on and so forth. So it could be a good idea to browse through some of these categories to see what is selling well on Facebook. And if your product is in one of these categories, then it's a good indication that that product might do well on Facebook Marketplace. Creating your Facebook Marketplace listing is really simple and seamless. You want to find your menu, and then you want to go to Marketplace listing. And the very first thing that Facebook want you to do is to add your photos. This is really crucial. It's really important because fundamentally you're competing on photos. So when you search for a product using Facebook Marketplace, the first thing you see is a bunch of photos that come up, and people are likely to click the most enticing photo that they see. So you want to make sure that the first photo, the first image that people see is one that stands out, is clear, it looks good, and it really outlines the best feature of your product. And you also want to give people as many photos as possible, because the more photos they see, the more chances they are to get an idea of what that product is. Remember, people don't get the opportunity to hold your product, to, get up and personal with your product before they message you. So giving them as many photos as possible allows them to get an idea and a feel for your product. So your title as well is really important because you want to include keywords. So you want to take a step back and think about what keywords might someone type in to find the products that you are about to list on Facebook Marketplace. Can you use that keyword in your title? That's where it's going to be very important. And as well as this, once your keywords are in your title, you might want to use something that will entice people to buy. Because remember, you're still competing with other Facebook Marketplace listings. So it could be maybe a special offer. It could be something unique about that product, your unique selling point. If you have space in your title after you've included your keywords and told people what the product is about, then you want to use some of that in your title as well. And when it comes to price, you have to remember that people can actually search Facebook Marketplace using price as well. So if you're priced too high, then you might not get as many views because people are not searching for your product in that price range. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If you're competitive, then that's most likely to generate a lot more inquiries for your listing. However, if you are selling a product and the condition is brand new or like brand new, then you might actually get away with selling a more higher priced item because people may be searching for a product that is brand new or barely used. So if that is you, then you can get away with being less competitive pricing because you're selling something that is in really good condition. In terms of your category, make sure you put your product in the right category because again, people can search via category as well. And if you're in the wrong category, then you could be missing out on inquiries. With your description, you don't just want to describe your product, you also want to describe your customer service as well. So I recommend getting the Facebook Messenger notifications on your phone so you can respond as quickly as possible to people, give people an idea of how long you take to respond and that you're available to answer questions and so on and so forth. And this can really help you here in terms of your USP. It's not necessarily just about the product, but people want to know that they're buying from a company or buying from a person that's reliable, someone that they can trust. So including that within your description as well as describing the product. You want to have as much detail of the product as possible. If the product isn't brand new, then you want to explain that in here. Any faults or scratches or defaults with the product, you want to be upfront about that there as well. That's going to aid people trusting you as well. And with product tags, if there are keywords that you couldn't add to the title or keywords that are a little bit more vague, then you can put them in the product tags as well. And this can help you to be found in Facebook Marketplace search. If you do know the SKU for your products, then you can add that there. But importantly, you want to put your location or the location of the product itself. Remember, people can search via location as well. So this is really important. Make sure you're putting the location of where that product is so that you're attracting the right kinds of people. Just before you publish your product, when you're listing on Facebook Marketplace, Facebook will give you the option to list in some of the groups that you are already part of, and also to list your products and join other groups as well. This is mainly because groups is a great way for you to actually drive awareness to your products and also to drive sales regardless of whether your products are listed on Facebook Marketplace or not. So when you find the menu tab in Facebook, there is a groups option underneath social. And this is where you can actually go and search for some groups. So you can search for groups based off of categories. So let's say, for example, you are selling a product around veganism. You can actually search for vegan groups here on Facebook, and it will give you loads of different groups and communities that you can actually join, and you can join the conversation in these groups. And if you become a valued member in that group, then you can actually start driving people back to your website, to your e-commerce business. So whatever niche you are in, whoever is your target customers, think about what groups they might be a part of on Facebook and see if you can actually drive awareness to your brand. If you have a Facebook page as well, then this can help you because people will go from the Facebook group and they might search your Facebook page as well and also visit your website. So this can be a really great way to actually drive new customers. So you can even see some of these groups have hundreds of thousands of members or tens of thousands of members. So if you become a valued member in there, then this can really help you to drive awareness and engagement. Another thing to remember is each group has different rules that you need to abide by. So some groups might allow you to directly publish your product in the group. Other groups, you might not be able to do that, but there still might be benefits for you joining this group as well. So you want to make sure you read the about sections and also maybe even contact the group leader before making certain posts if you're unsure, so it doesn't get you banned from the groups. Creating a group on Facebook can be a great way to actually drive brand awareness. It can also create a hub for your current customers and potentially entice them to buy again. So you get that recurring business. If you have a place where they can actually communicate with each other, answer each other's questions, and feel like they are part of a community, this can really help you to drive additional sales back to your e-commerce store. So when you go to menu, you want to look underneath the create tab and you can actually go ahead and create your own group. So you can decide whether you want this to be an open group or a closed group. So you can decide whether or not you want it to be just people who are your customers, your current customers, or you can make this an open group so people can search and discover and find your group on Facebook. So you can choose your group name. So I'm just going to put test here. You can also choose your privacy. So again, you can make this a public group so anyone can see who's in the group and what they've posted, or you can make it a private group so people actually have to request to be a part of this group. So if you do make it a private group, remember, you're going to have to accept every request that comes in. So there's a lot more admin to that. But if it's a public group, then anybody can join. But obviously, if you want it to be a group full of people who are your past customers, let's say, for example, you sell a particular type of cream, hair cream that helps with spots, for example, people might want to share results or ask questions And that might be a place just for private group where people can feel comfortable and safe asking certain questions as well. And it might also entice people to become customers so that they can actually be a part of and join this group. So you also want to look at your branding as well. So your group images as well. And that can be a really great way for people to identify your brand within Facebook groups. So Facebook groups is a great way to build community, potentially drive additional sales from your past customers, and make people feel like they are a part of something. And this can really help to drive them back to your website, make additional purchases.